Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Just getting set up. All right, so this is how the stream's gonna go today. We're gonna keep it a little bit more organized, but still gonna have different sections. Chance, what's up, dude? I'm here for your morning commute. There's gonna be no one in the stream. I understand that. Hope you guys are swell. So this is what we got planned for the stream. 15 minutes. Q&A, whatever you want to talk about. We're going to talk about business as brand for another 30 minutes. And then we're going to talk about dev or brainstorm some ideas for 30 minutes. And then we'll wrap up and we'll bounce. That'll be the stream. Hope you guys are well. I missed a whole bunch of names. Roberto, your mom, Al, Kihong, DMZilla. We'll just chill. We'll just chill for 15 minutes. Give some people time to wake up. First time catching your live. Your videos have helped me make up my mind about my future. Hey man, I hope you get something out of them. Whether that's a laugh or a smile or maybe something more. I don't know. Ashton, good morning. I just want to say thank you for answering the email that I sent you the other day. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. Can you please make me coffee? I don't have a coffee machine at my house. I don't drink coffee. 3 p.m. Dude, what's up, Al? Back again. Enjoy the pre-workout, Jerry. Thank you. You already know. You already know. What do you think of Redux? I have no idea, dude. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I don't have any opinions on it. I just learn what I need to get the job done. Mohammed, how are you? How do you not drink coffee? I would probably do tea over coffee. It's nothing, or like hot chocolate, you know? What flavor type pre-workout are you drinking? Flavor. So this is just bubbly water with some flavoring in it, with like some sugar-free flavoring that I got. How do you function without coffee? No. See, that's the thing. I still get my caffeine, but I work out, so I take pre-workout, and that's enough caffeine. I'm good. Like no more. I don't want any more. Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that's usually what I go with. What headphones are you using? These are Corsair Voids. No, they're not that great. They're okay, but they're not that amazing. I wouldn't buy them if they weren't on sale. I got them on sale. Jacob says, "Why am I a corporate employee POS?" Dude, you're not, man. You're just working your way up. How are you doing emotionally? Swell. I'm doing okay. I can't stand the smell of coffee. Dude, I don't even drink coffee, but when I walk into Starbucks, it makes me want to convert. Walk into Starbucks, I'm like, oh my, why does coffee smell so much better than it tastes? I don't know. Sarah, what's up? I've heard of 3 companies extending offers then going on a hiring freeze. Ever heard of that? Yes, happened to me. I was working with recruiters, getting set up, getting ready to go for the job, and they're sorry, their budget's on hold right now. Oh, okay, so I just did like 6 interviews, and now the budget's on hold. You no longer developer? Yeah, of course I am. I just don't do it for a company. I just do it for me. That's all. No worries. Have you watched The Mandalorian? Implying I have Disney Plus? No, it looks dope though. Is it good? Like it looks movie quality for, I don't know, Disney Plus is so new. Like, does it hold up? How do you feel about the smell of gas? I mean, like gas is good, but you're not supposed to smell that, right? Good evening from the Philippines, Red Titan. Welcome aboard. What do you think about niche dev types like ERP, SAP? They have a, I don't know. I mean, they're niche, right? So you're depending on someone else to value that niche. I would rather spread that out a little bit so more people, I got more skills people can value. But you can know a niche too, which probably makes decent money. The end of the episode was jaw dropping. I'm just curious about the VFX and the quality. That's what, you know. What's the whole hype about Disney Plus? I mean, there's not one. Oh, y'all remember, what's that show? the one with Gordo on Disney when we like grew up with Hillary, what's her face? I don't know. They're putting that back on. Remember like That's So Raven? She has like an adult now. They're doing that with Hillary's whatever it's called. What is it called? Lizzie McGuire. Yeah. They're making adult version of Lizzie McGuire for Disney Plus. What? Yeah, she's coming back. Everyone's coming back except for Gordo. I don't know if you guys have ever Googled Gordo for 2019, but he's not looking so hot. Yup. I don't believe it. It's true. Sarah Shinray Peterson. Dude, what's up? Hey, Jose, you're not. I mean, we can't say for sure. I just got a job at a major tech. You said volunteering in the field was dumb. Proved you wrong. I mean, that doesn't change. Like, I didn't say that you couldn't get a job from doing it. I just think it's dumb. If Brink wasn't your favorite Disney movie, we're not friends. Nah, man. 13th Year, Luck of the Irish was good. Xenon the Sequel, Zoom Zoom. You know, Zoomers and Boomers. Zoom Zoom makes my heart go boom boom. Right? Is that the song, I think? Should I apply for jobs that require years of XP when I don't have any? If you think that you can do the job, apply to the job. That's all there is to it. That's what I do. Requirements, yeah, okay, whatever. There's more like a wish list. But like if this is the job description and I don't have 9 years of experience, but that's what you're asking for, and I can do it in like a year of experience, okay, I'm gonna apply because this is silly. A video about what happened to your dad. Yep, but you know, these days, this is a weird song. I'm gonna skip this song. These days he's doing all right. He works for me, kinda. I mean, like, how far does that go? Like, he helps me sometimes film videos. Other than that, he's like retired. I just pay his bills and give him money. Why don't you drive a Lambo? I don't have that much money. And why would I? No, I don't have. I don't even have a garage. How do you feel about Udacity? The curriculum's fine. I don't know about their nano degrees holding up. I think, you know. Remote job with lower pay or office job with higher salary. I mean, what do you value more? Autonomy or money? Teach us how to make a milli. Yep, I will when I get there. Haven't made a milli yet. Have you considered outsourcing to help with your work? Yeah, I've considered it, but I just rather teach my dad to do it, you know? Like, I'm already paying for his rent and his bills and stuff, so might as well just teach him to do it. Damn, what's up, dude? I missed anything? About to finish my second nano degree with him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that means a whole lot, basically. I just don't think certifications really matter, or nano degrees. You're gonna have to take a test anyways, it doesn't matter. What's your main monitor? It's like an Asus 1440p monitor. It's dying, has bleeding pixels at the bottom. Did I miss anything? The LMS that I'm using? For what, like, I think it's using Teachable. Yeah. I don't know. Teachable was good at the time. It was like that or Kajabi. Teachable seemed fine. What should I do in life? Chase money or chase happiness or chase them both? Yeah, man, I don't think there's more to that. I think that you should chase improvement with yourself. That's what I would do. Was it background music? It's called Pink Mirrors. Here's the playlist I'm listening to currently. What does a family home cost in your corner? Oh, you're doing square meters. I'd have to convert that. Okay, my house is 900 square feet. I paid 240,000 for it. Is a joke, absolute joke. With that much money in Georgia, you could get a mansion, or South Carolina, a mansion, Oklahoma, 2 mansions. You know, but I live in Salt Lake City. Like actually, like if I walk 50 feet that way, look left, I can see the Capitol building. It's weird to have a house in like the city, but. Ever consider doing a series where you document and film small coding projects? I used to do that, but like it's just not super fun for me anymore. I don't have a whole lot of ideas for coding projects. The only coding projects I have ideas for are like games that are just like pure code, but I don't dream about web apps. I don't dream about mobile apps. I don't have any ideas. I don't want to get a job doing that. It's just, mostly game stuff. No, let's go back a song. That was way better. Pink Mirrors. There we go. Dan gets it. Dan understands. Dan, be a mod. You're always here. There you go. You know what to do. Would you ever move to Atlanta? No. I lived there for 20 years. I'm good. Thoughts on cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies come and go. They're like the wind. I mean, obviously there's a few that are stable. But even then, not really stable. But blockchain is good. Have you tried Warframe? Warframe is too much of the Skinner box for me. Too much of the gear treadmill. Get stuff. Or kill stuff so that you can get stuff so that you can kill stuff faster so that you can get better stuff so that you can kill stuff faster. And then you just play with your meta builds to output the most DPS. People forget how to have fun in those games, man. Like with Skinner box games like Diablo and whatever, everyone just ends up min-maxing and forgetting to have fun. And it just becomes about outputting the most DPS or whatever. And then you make an alt and do it again. It's just not. When will you collab with other tech YouTubers? Well, I think Yoma's quitting. Patrick doesn't do collabs. Techly doesn't do collabs. Who else? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I just do my own thing, Any advice for someone from Asia trying to get a job in US, Canada? Yeah, okay, so you're going to have to do the H-1B deal. Would you work for Google? I mean, I work on YouTube, so technically YouTube sends me a 1099, which means I sort of work for Alphabet Company. Thoughts on the new Razer flip phone? I mean, they're just rose-tinted goggles, right? Did you think that the Loop Deck CT is worth $550 for the workflow performance? I saw like the mini version of that, Aubrey, at Best Buy the other day, and I was like, what is this? This looks kind of convenient. Just have a little thing here, just doop, doop, doop. It sounds pretty dope, but it seems like, is it a pain to set up? I don't know. Maybe. Would you collab with Engineered Truth? I don't know. I'm not sure what we talk about. I feel like I missed something. I read something and I forgot what I read. War Thunder. War Thunder's okay. It's so grindy though. How's Patrick from Lambda doing? He's good. He's just balling out, living that dev life, I guess. How do you handle healthcare while working for yourself? Yeah, I go to the gym. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do any of that. This is my healthcare. It's a weird song. Next. Sounds like Peter McKinnon B-roll music. feel like I missed one. Oh, what are the work goals for the upcoming year? I don't know if I have work goals. I have more of like personal goals, like financial goals. But even then, they're not that hard cut. Because it's like, yeah, I don't want to just chase money. You know, I want to do things that I enjoy that provide value too. And I just hope that the money comes. But if it doesn't matter because I'm already doing whatever I enjoy every day. That's the whole point to me. Like, I just want to be able to do what I enjoy. I don't need to buy a yacht. It's okay. Can you start hitting the gym? Yes. How would you go about changing a career to a software engineer role from data analyst? I have a degree in computer science, but I haven't coded in years. You're gonna have to pick up the keyboard and start doing some basic stuff. Basecamp built a 50 million. Yeah, that's true. COD Mobile, it was okay, and then their shady loot box tactics came out. You know, don't buy a boat, huge money pit. Yeah, that's true. My dad had a boat, and then when he lost everything, the bank came and took it one day. And I was like, "Hey, Dad, what are they doing with the boat?" And he just like he wouldn't even look outside while they were taking the boat. They're putting it on, they're hooking up the trailer, and they just took the boat. And I was like, "Hey, someone's taking your boat right now, dude. What do you?" Because I didn't know what was up. And he just like looked the other way. He wouldn't even comment on it. I was like, "So we just don't have a boat now?" Augmented reality, been making a lot of apps. I actually sold a few, but nothing over the 5-digit range by any means. 4 digits is pretty good. AR is the future for now. What's the morning routine? First hour you wake up. Okay, well this morning, I'll be honest. I laid in bed and read some YouTube comments, looked at my email. I need to get one of those like warming wake up lights because waking up in the dark is terrible. I need to get one of those like the little lamp that like slowly comes on. What do you do when you shift from keto to regular diet? Do you have to do anything differently? I mean, I do intermittent fasting. Probably next week I'm going to go back onto keto, shred down a little bit. I've been bulking up, making some solid strength gains for a few months, but like the abs are starting to fade away. Like I can still see the 4, the bottom 2, it depends. So I'm going to shred back down, bulk up again, and get as far as I can. Doing that. Song suggestion. I have to be careful. Even like the ringtone of a phone call will get you demonetized. Learning as much as I can. Thanks for all the videos. It demystified the industry. Been listening in the car. Oh well, I'm glad that it helps you. Master, any advice for a 20-year-old? Yeah, focus on yourself. Work on you. Only you. Mental point of origin is you. What productivity system workflow? Any system apps that you use? I use Notion. That's about it. I used to do the Pomodoro, but that's doesn't really work. You have a timetable? No. Nope. Creative inspiration just kind of hits sometimes, and so having a timetable just doesn't work. To be honest, after about 3 o'clock, I'm out of inspiration. I don't want to do anything anymore. I'm like done. And you know, it just doesn't. You make the shift in a day from keto, dude. As soon as you have over 50 grams of carbs, you've made the shift from keto. Notion, yeah. I use this little software. It lets you put like Trello boards inside of it. You can have public and private lists. This is where I have all my scripts, more like ideas. I don't read from a script. What else? Ideas, stuff I need to do. Here, I'll give you the link. It's free. But if you use my link, we both get a free month. Hold on, let me find it. Not that big a deal though. How do I? Oh, here. Copy link. Notion's pretty dope. I used to use like Evernote. I even paid for Evernote, but this is better than Evernote. Okay, wait, we gotta switch topics. Otherwise it's just gonna go into like nonsense. And so I'm committed to keeping the stream a little bit more structured here. Preferred time to go to the gym. In the morning. I'll go after this live stream. All right. So what we're talking about now, we're going to do business and brand. So hit me with all your business and brand questions. I'll take a look at YouTube channels if you want. Color correct your videos. Whatever you want. Ask me about money, passive income. Anything you want. Teaching a screen. What do you mean? Farmer Brad. Oh, you want me to look at this? All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander here. Passive income ideas for a college student. I mean, passive income is not, it's never really a passive. So like you could make an app or sell it. You could, I don't know. College students rough. You need money to kind of do that. You could do affiliate links. How are you going to get people to click? Building a brand for products. I mean, I don't know. I guess it would be like tasty. How much you monthly pay for grind reel? What? It's like, I don't know, like $60. How can we say if the passive income generated is true? What are you talking about? I mean, it goes in your bank account. So let's take a look at Farmer Brad here. What are we looking at? This is kind of odd. This kind of pokes out here. Condenser microphone review. I think you just need better thumbnails, maybe. I don't know what this has to do with much. Maybe have you against a white background. This is kind of strange. It seems a little bit mishmashed, I guess. How do websites like BuzzFeed make money? Advertisements, affiliate links, sponsors. Probably sponsors. Probably a lot of like product placement. Sober October recap. I'd make this text a little bigger. As you can see, it's very hard to read. I have no idea what this is. Like IG live stream from repairing the high tunnel. This looks like a trash bag. Why would people watch this? You should maybe get a thumbnail. You have to put effort into thumbnails, dude. You can't get lazy with the thumbnails. That's all there is to it. Let's watch a video here. Let me pause my music. Which one should we do? First snowfall. I'm not hearing any audio. This is
our first major snowfall.
Holy crap, you scared me. What's up?
2 to 3 inches of snow. Probably around 25 degrees.
Okay, so here, let's do something real quick. I'll show you how we could fix that little intro just to make it a little bit more interesting. It's called a J cut. I don't know if you guys know much about that, but I'll show you a jump cut, which could make that little intro just a little better. So I'm open up Premiere Pro. I'll read some stuff. How do I start up an app business? I mean, you post an app and connect your bank account. Now you have an app business. Thoughts on Algo Expert and Tech Leads Algo Pro drama. I think if you go to Algo Pro, I don't know. They put on their website. They're like, yeah, this was a joke. We're sorry. That's about as far as I went into it. I'm gonna download your video real quick. I'm gonna just show you how you could make that intro and what you could do maybe for other intros. This is called a J cut. Let me go back to your website real quick. So we had like 10 seconds of just a lamb there. We can fix that. Download, please. Oh, there goes everything on my page. Is Algo Pro a joke? I have no idea. I don't do algorithms and data structures. I don't want to work at Netflix or Google. It's fine. Not sure. Copywriting as a business skill. Copywriting will be like your core for SEO, probably. Is that working? All right. Sure. Download. Your videos need to be more than 55 seconds. YouTube doesn't care about videos that are under 10 minutes, if we're being honest. You don't need to spend this much time. You have more important stuff to do. That's what we're doing right now. We're doing business and brand and YouTube reviews, and so hopefully something people can get something out of this. No problem, man. I mean, this is like the nitty-gritty stuff that people aren't going to tell you. I'm going to show you how to do it. Like most of the time I just go with the flow and the stream goes for like 5 hours and there's no structure, but I want to provide some value, so we're going to keep it a little bit more structured. Hopefully my audio works. One second. Does this work? Can we hear it? Dang it. Alright, well, it's gonna be annoying. What's the theme of the stream? We did a little bit of a Q&A. Now we're doing kind of YouTube reviews. You like called a J-cut. I'm trying to show you what that is. Fix the audio hardware. Just a sec. Really? Alright, well, I can show you since the audio doesn't want to work because I have this voice mod hooked up. One sec. So this is, it's probably really small, basically. So you have this whole section here of just a bunch of nothing and no audio. This is the audio, obviously. So what you do, we're going to cut it. And we're going to lift that up and we're just going to slide this under. So now, basically this will be playing and your voice will start playing underneath it. And so you'll be looking at this and once you see this, you can't unsee it. Like it's everywhere. It's in movies, it's in TV shows, it's everything. So you'll start hearing the audio of the next scene before you see the next scene, which is kind of really nice. It's just little stuff, man. Just the little things that really take it to the next level like this. I was on iMovie on my phone. I've never used iMovie, but I know you can like clip stuff and cut stuff. But I don't know. That's a J-cut. You just slide your video and audio underneath the last clip and you're good. I actually hate that in movies, dude. I think it's very subtle. If it's done well, it's subtle. Your brand consulting right now for real. Might not like it when it becomes a job. I mean, I'll just, make a course on it and sell that instead of consult. Good, man. Yeah, it's Peter McKinnon has been doing this a lot more in his videos because like I said, once you know this is a thing, the audio like you'll hear the voices of the next clip before you see it, just to kind of like bring you there mentally. But it's little things, man. Little things. People aren't gonna tell you this. It's now you won't be able to unsee it. Unhear it? What's the background music? I don't know the names. It's just some playlist. Not even a programmer still watching this? That's okay, we're not doing. Handling new business remotely? I mean, I don't know what your business does. Why don't you post on TikTok? I don't know. I'd have to cut them down to be like TikTok ready, I guess. Yeah. Have to get to a work meeting? Sure. All right, who's next? Anybody else want to hit up the brand train? Thanks for the support. Sure. I wish the audio would work, but that's what I get for using voice mod. Okay, this music has to go, like right now. Ever did 0 carb on keto? I mean, that's just carnivore diet, basically. Interman's always here. Always looking for the channel review. All right, let's do another one. Interman trailer 2 weeks ago. The text on your thumbnail. Okay, hold on. Let me share this with everybody so you can see. The text on the thumbnails is really tiny. Really tiny. So whenever you make a thumbnail, this is my live stream thumbnail. You just do this. This is your check. Do this. Can you read that still? All right, then the text is good. And zoom in. I usually, yeah, that's always do that before you upload thumbnail. Just, can you still, like, does it still look, can you see what you need to see? Can you read what you need to read? Because people are on their phones. Like, everyone is on their phones. You got to design thumbnails for phones. You don't design thumbnails that you like. You design thumbnails for phones. That's the reality of it. So, that's what I would say to do with your thumbnails. Looking at the courses, and it seems you know a lot about I used to teach programming, but I don't teach it anymore. It's just not fun for me. I'm not passionate about it. What did I? The best way to go about app development. What kind of apps do you want to make? That's the question. Had a guy in one video where he had to manually write the code and they transcribed it. If it was wrong, he failed. Mine was just make a thing. Yeah, I mean, that sounds terrible. Just 20 years old, too young for starting a business? Nope. Starting a business in 2020, tips if any. I mean, you just sell stuff. Sell stuff or get a percentage with an affiliate link, maybe. Tips on chatbots. I use Streamlabs and Nightbot. Streamlabs goes a little ham sometimes. It's like yeah. Always would you utilize a business server to make money? I mean, what service are you providing? That's the big question. Celebrating 5,000 YouTube subscribers. Take that off. Just keep this, like, take the text off and just have the picture of you and your Instagram and your Twitter. A lot of people like to do, like, we're celebrating 5K and 10K, and like it's fun, and like the followers that you have will be there. But I would just skip it. I would just skip it and just maybe mention it in another video. I don't know if you actually did that though. I'm just thinking out loud. How much percentage of revenue would you put back into the cost of advertising your business? My business doesn't make any sense to be advertised. Well, at least the products. You kind of have to know me to know the business, like a brand. So advertising, you know, I don't have like shoes or something with grind reel on them. Thanks for the content, Mike. Thank you, man. The thumbnails, it's very hard to kind of see what's what. I don't know. I don't like the border style. That's personal preference. Text animation using CSS and HTML. YouTube. I don't know what this has to do with anything. Like, you see this thumbnail? I'm unsure about what this does. I can't read this at all. I could see default, custom, and an arrow, but that's way, way too small. You see? This looks very, I don't know, more of an old school style. Like maybe 10 years ago, this was the thing. But you have the same thing at the bottom, Austin code cipher. Take that off. Like, utilize that space, man. You got space here. You could make your text bigger. So if you take this bottom border off, you could just enlarge the text and make it more readable overall. How to create a progress bar using JavaScript. Do you see how tiny that using is? So let me go to 2K. This is my default res. It's so tiny. Yeah, this is what I would click. This is dope right here. The jQuery thumbnail, dope. Looks cool, creative. You're like, oh, that looks kind of 3D. What is that? Let me click on it. Boom, done. But I don't like. I wouldn't do this border. I would utilize this space for something. What do you think are the best examples of personal brand? It depends on what your personal brand is, I think. You use any other YouTube tools besides vidIQ? Not really. vidIQ doesn't even help me that much. Thanks for the review. Yeah, man. How to draw, character art, journey to greatness. So what I would do would have like an overhead shot of you actually drawing that character, right? And then put how to draw over that, like with like a top-down shot of your camera on the, like your hand on the paper. Like if you go look at other drawing tutorials, that's probably what they do. So make that, but do it a little different. See if that works. Thanks for the review. You're welcome, man. I hope this helps. Mark Cuban said that streaming would not be considered a job. Okay. It's not. It's streaming. I mean, what is a job? A job is like someone tells you to do something and then you do it and then you get money for it. That's it. No one's telling streamers. And you Renee. Okay, let's see what this is. Don't want to get trolled. He has decent thumbnails. 249 videos. Thumbnails are decent. You said rate her intros? Okay, hold on. Take a look at the intro. Let's mute this weirdness. Back over here. I don't know what. I can't read German, but all right. What's the intro?
Heute verrate ich dir, wie du Immobilienmakler wirst.
What? What the hell is this? This makes no sense. This is this. Oh my God.
Egal ob du Berufseinsteiger.
All right. Let's go. How bad do you want to buy this house, baby? Jeez. RIP headphone users. What is this stock footage? Oh, I hope that I didn't. I hope that I didn't get like. Oh my God. Well, I'm trying to figure out. Mike, are you still here? What's that site that Motion Array? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from Motion Array. Here, hold on. Let me show you where she got that intro. She didn't make that intro. That is from Motion Array. Motion Array is a stock footage site where you can download templates. The intro sequence was good. Yeah, but that's from Motion Array. That's just called Modern Intro Sequence. Hold on. I'll show you. Look. One sec. It's called Modern Opener. No. Right here. See? Literally all you do. Energetic, trendy, and obviously I have to mute the music, but Yeah, I mean, this is all pre-made stuff that you can just download. Urban Intro is another one that you can get. That's not, you just slide in your pictures and put the text and everything is done for you. There's also like this one here. Like that. I have to mute the music because they use their own copyright music. But yeah, quality, full HD. That just means 1080p, not even 4K. My guess was After Effects. No, it's not even. I sometimes I wonder if Peter McKinnon's opener is this, but just modified in After Effects a little bit. Dynamic opener. What is this? Yeah, I mean, clean, elegant, trending. Yeah, that's what I want. I just want to be a trend. Feels good to fit in, man. New dynamic opener? Oh, wait, what's this? Teespring link's not working. Blame YouTube. It's not me. They all look the same after a while. Like, it's not even dynamic. It's not even cool anymore. It's just like, everyone wants to be cool, and then they all do the same thing, and then no one ends up being cool and unique. It's just, it's so weird. Hey mods, Teespring link isn't working. They can't change it. It's not. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. I'm sorry. Okay.
Oder Quereinsteiger bist, Immobilienmakler kannst auch du.
100%.
Wir
Yep.
besprechen heute folgende Themen. Und zwar, welche Voraussetzungen solltest du mitbringen?
That's great. Oh, the whiteboard. We're doing whiteboard videos. Some people do this and they get like lots of views.
Zum Thema Erlaubnis. Dazu gibt es auch schon ein YouTube-Video im Detail.
I know that word.
Ich würde aber jetzt noch mal ganz kurz drauf eingehen, was du dafür alles brauchst, damit du das auch bekommst. Ohne die Erlaubnis.
Solid. Yep. Okay, she looks like a flight attendant in this outfit. Is anybody else getting flight attendant vibes? That's what I think. Where's some good music? Well framed, good lighting. Are you serious? Why would you ever use a whiteboard on video? What are we in? Is this like a college recording right now? No. This is terrible. This framing is. What are you talking about? Are you trolling right now? How is this well framed? Just because she has depth behind her? This, like, the whiteboard's not even behind her. This is weird. This is so weird. The only thing that's good is the skin tones. She's using window light from far away. That's about it. This is like, what is this? Let me look. And then she just zooms in and out. Yeah, the frame is so heavy. Frame is not balanced at all. You gotta think about it like a scale. You gotta think about it like a scale. You got this big blank thing right here that looks like it's just flat on a screen. Why wouldn't you just use a screen for this? Why wouldn't you use like a little writer on the screen? This is weird. This is like, I don't, like, Tanya says, how many hair extensions? I don't know. You could get lost in that hair. But anyways, you have to think about, like, I'm trying to be constructive, not trying to roast. But you should think about it in terms of balance and a scale. There's a lot on the right and nothing on the left. That's it. That's all I got for this. Be careful. Downloading YouTube videos is against the terms of service. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's an option right here for most videos for download. It just depends on who has it enabled. You could click these three dots and click download. That's not a Chrome extension or anything. I don't know why that went on. I don't know why the voice changer went on. That was interesting. I didn't actually turn that on. Huh. How long has it been like that? That's neat. Yeah. I don't even know which one was on. Magic chords. Oh, God. Really? Ha! Oh, no. Well, that was neat. I mean, that's why I got it, right? It's called Voice Mod Pro. It's the best $15 I ever spent. I'd watch a whole video of you auto-tuning voice. Oh, auto-tuning advice. Well, all you need to do, if you want to make it on YouTube, is to just make videos every single day. It's fairly simple. Oh, dude, Uppy, thanks, dude. How Instagram became so successful. They got a bunch of users, and then Facebook bought it. T-Pain. There's another T-Pain in here. I got actual T-Pain. Hold on. It's called Cool Tune. You can just call me T-Pain. Fairly simple. What about the 3-day Graham Stephan upload rule? Yeah, I don't think that matters. I think, yeah, I don't think that matters. When's the Rolo interview coming out? Yeah, we did that yesterday. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Yep. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Yeah, it's great. I'll turn off auto-tune and sing. No, I'm like that guy on American Idol. It's not good. You don't want to hear that. That was T-Painful. That's quality. So goofy. Well, thanks for being here. All right, who's next? We got super sidetracked. Who wants some feedback? Oh no. Wrong one. Eddie, good morning, dude. How are you? Put the music back. Car ads. Sure. Any thoughts on how to deal with charade of corporate end of year reviews? End of year reviews, like January end of year type reviews? Is that what we're? Let me turn that down a little bit. What do you mean? I can't read your name, but it's in Cyrillic. Why do some kids study that? I don't know. Performance reviews. Yeah, I don't know. Performance reviews are such a joke, especially because in most companies there's no gauge. It's not like a XP bar that you get, you know? It's like there's not like a performance XP bar that you have at work and like you fill up the bar and you have like a measurable amount of your performance. It's so subjective. They can just be like, well, your performance wasn't good enough. Well, I mean, yeah, it was. I did all the things you want. Well, that wasn't what I was expecting. Well, that's what you said. Yeah, but I actually expected like, okay, there's no, it's so subjective. Performance reviews are so subjective. If they had like do 100 tickets every month, you know, but even that wouldn't make sense because some are way harder than others. And that's not how it works. And so performance reviews are a joke, basically. I think if you want to do a performance review, you should do it. You should come to them and do the performance review and be like, look, this is everything I did for you. Because otherwise you just like, it's so one-sided. It's just you sitting there getting roasted about what you didn't do good. And I'm sure that you're already aware of what you didn't do good. That is the main issue that I have with performance reviews. They just sit there and roast you. They're like, let's talk about everything that you could improve on. Bro, I know what I can improve on. I don't need to hear this again from you. I'm not 18 again, okay, Dad? Thanks. You don't got a lecture. You know, but at least you're getting paid to sit there and listen to him. But that's just a big issue. You know, they just guilt trip you. This is everything that you do wrong, and I think we're going to have to put you on some sort of path to improve these things, but great work otherwise. Like, shut up. Go away. I want to know your thoughts about unionizing in the tech field and why it's not talked about. I don't know. I don't know why it's not talked about. Personally, I wouldn't join. I wouldn't join one. I'm good. I'm very big on like personal accountability, so I wouldn't join a union. I'm good. I would just rather work at a workers' co-op or make a workers' co-op or get a different job. That's me. It's also super crappy. Like, it depends on how you look at it. Like construction workers, they have to take a lunch right at 2, and everyone just takes the lunch right at 2, and you have to pay your dues, you know, whatever, like every month, you know, and it's just like the company tries to play you and you're trying to play the company, and you're both just playing this game so obviously, you know, like, I'm good, right? You want to fire me? Great. That's my job to have skills to go get another one. That's fine, right? I got to be prepared. I'm not going to be like, well, it's not fair. That's what I learned. Second year student in computer science can't decide what programming language to stick to. Start C# then JS. Just do JS. Are you still using Trello? I don't use Trello like at all anymore. I use Notion. Because Notion, you could put Trello boards inside of like your notepad, and it's just like Trello in your notepad. It's great. Here, let me give you the link. I think I saw this in like saw that in some video from like Peter McKinnon, I think. Don't listen to Josh, do C#, everyone knows JS. That's not true at all. Just do both. Do whatever gets the job done. Just like have an idea for some apps or some tutorials that you like and just do that thing. C#'s not that bad. You got public and private variables and like, I don't know. This is the hardest programming language to learn. Ruby. Ruby's pretty nuts. The syntax is pretty nuts. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's hard. It's supposed to be easy. Like Ruby is supposed to be easy, right? All right, we got like 10 minutes left on the brand review. We could talk dev in a minute. Somebody, if you want me to look at your channel, I'm happy to look at your channel. What commute? I'm working for 8.5 hours now. Go home. What is private, public, and protected? Private means it's like you can't access it. Public means that you can. Protected, I forget, is like to like give permit. I don't know. I always forget. I have to Google it. What does protected do again? Thoughts on copywriting? Salvation. Maybe you missed it. But copywriting is a good skill for SEO. That's all SEO really is. These days, SEO used to matter like way back when, but now everybody just buys you out, basically. Everybody just buys the ads to end up at the top of the search results. No one's going to page 4 to find your lawn mowing company. Could you look at a few seconds of one of my vids and critique? What's gonna be after dev part of the stream? I'm not sure. I think it was brainstorming is what I had. Well, I'm working on, like, why I didn't post a video yesterday is because I was filming like a skit, like I would almost venture to say short film, because it's taking like 2 days to film. I've never spent more than 1 day filming one video, which is really strange for me. But it's gonna be, oh man, I can give you guys the premise if you want to know, but it's making fun of startups, of course. I named my daughter Ruby after the language. Is she difficult to work with? Does she have an attitude? Is that why you named her Ruby? My first job took a lot out of me, so I left. What do you do when you lost motivation? I mean, you don't need a lot of motivation to do stuff, dude. You just do stuff when you're unmotivated. And that's the hard part. That's dedication. What is all this? Man, every morning I get this notification on Twitter that says, hey, we're flying down here on the south side at the point. Come paraglide with us. And every morning I'm like, why don't I do this, Josh? Why don't I do this? Why don't I go paraglide? This is like your dream for 10 years now. You still don't do it. I think I'm going to do it. Tomorrow I'm going paraglide. Makes me sad. I'm done just reading the Twitter notifications. Come learn. I'm going to go do it. Are you living good? I mean, I'm good. I'm just interacting with you guys, hanging out. Do it. Shut the stream down and go do it. Well, today says was status. I think it's too windy, so it doesn't even matter. Steffi, front-end product designer, started learning front-end coding because of you. Employable. Good. You need to have those extra skills. This is a very good choice that you made. And then I would maybe venture product designer, like UI UX. How do you feel about paragliding? I did it. I got my P1, which means you can fly around if you have supervision. And then I took the P2 test, but I was moving to Finland at the same time, so I failed the P2 test, and that means I can't fly around by myself. Drink Red Bull and go paragliding. Does the stream die? Oh God. It froze. Yeah, it disconnected for a second. That was weird. I flew a sheet of plywood 100 feet or so as a kid. Dude, that's dope. I think we all did that. Channel's grown. As. How many hours a day you dedicated for coding? I didn't dedicate hours per day because I don't think hours per day is really reflective of you learning the material. Sometimes you can just learn a lot in an hour and your brain is done. Your brain is over. How painful is it when you hit the ground? I mean, if you're falling, it probably hurts a lot. But if you like land like you're supposed to, it's just like stepping off a step stool onto the ground. Largely demotivated by my university degree, even though I know what I can get when I finish the teaching and the quality of work. What do I do final year? I mean, you're in final year, just do it. Just finish it, get the checkbox, get a little bit of an advantage, maybe, if the company cares. What's your goal per day? I don't have one, man. It's not how it all works. Like, I have a goal to like make content every day. That doesn't mean release content. I try to release content every day, but it doesn't happen. Did you get the COPPA email? Yes. In my YouTube settings, it says, is this content made for children? Do you ever make content for children? And I was like, no. And that was it. That's basically it. I don't make content for children. It's not my thing. Do you have like a more efficient method of learning, not just Pomodoro? So for me, I learn by building things. I follow the tutorial and then I pause the tutorial and then I tweak whatever I built. Like my project tutorial ends up way different than the one that you're supposed to follow along. Like I might be building a to-do list, for example, and my to-do list is going to have all these extra features because I'm just tinkering around and I pause the tutorial and I start breaking stuff and messing stuff up. And then I'm like, well, I don't know what I did, but I didn't mess with the core stuff, so I'm just going to keep going with the tutorial. So I have like all these half-broken features, some functional, some unfunctional. Like I'm like, oh, so he said put like the trash icon here. But what if I put it over here and instead of trashing it, it duplicates it? You know, like I just do stupid things because I'm like, what happens if? That's what I always say. What about then? What about this? What if? Right, the next Tony Robbins? I don't know. Maybe you're motivated. Would you ever go on the PKA podcast? What's that? What's your favorite music band singer? Oh man, that's a good question. I like a lot of stuff, man. I like rap. I like metal. I like movie music a lot. Treehouse or Udemy? I want to start learning. Udemy is like a buy one course, and Treehouse is like a subscription to Udemy. So you got to think about if you know the teacher and exactly how you learn and the teaching style, then buy that Udemy course. But if you just want like a big selection with a bunch of different teachers for same price, Deftones. I listened to Deftones way back. They're a little slow, but they're good. I've been doing well self-learning. I want to get into data work in Python with NumPy. Is that I can still be successful without a related degree? Of course you can. Daniel, no, never have. Can't say. Favorite hockey team for doing Q&As? I don't have one. Have you ever felt like you want to do so much, but there's limited time in a day? I feel like that every single day. Every single day, I'm like, I'm gonna work on a game. I'm gonna work on this. Oh, hey, motivation music. This is my kind of music right here. Is college crap, in your opinion? I think it depends on the degree. I think it depends on the degree that you get. There are a few core sciences that I would not trust anyone to work on something without the degree. Civil engineer. Don't build me a bridge from your Udacity nano degree or your Udemy certification. Like I'm not driving over your bridge, bro. Like I'm gonna need some engineering certifications. I'm gonna need some engineering, accreditations. I'm gonna need to see proof. Don't tell me you're gonna do open heart surgery on me with your, Treehouse certificate. No. There's some. Don't tell me you're a pilot and you got your aerospace degree from Skillshare. Like I'm not gonna let you fly this plane. There are certain things that I would not allow anyone to do without a degree. But for software development, what happens? Like you leak some data, right? Usually nobody gets hurt unless you're doing like hardware and robotics or something like that. But for web dev, how do you manage that feeling? I just do the best I can. I say no, I guess. Investing money? Like stocks, shares? No. Nope. I invest back into the business for now. I don't have a stock trading strategy, and investing in what you like is not a strategy, so I don't mess with that. I would maybe do a mutual fund, maybe, but even then the return rate is almost negligible compared to inflation. So have you read I Will Teach You to Be Rich? The concepts I've familiarized myself with. I've read like a little bit. Attack, probably, Alexis. Let me get some more of this motivation. What is this? Signal to noise. Where's this at? We need more of this. That was good. Frozen Thunder. Bitcoin or Ethereum? I'd go with Ethereum. Did you get a miner? Nah, we didn't really have those. Do you earn more from YouTube or your website? YouTube. Is that dust? Yeah, dude, it's bad. I dust my desk off like, twice a week. Lime, what up? The dev. Wait. What? David, what? I'm in London, junior level. They always want a related degree, so I got a computing one. Yeah, so in Europe, which isn't fair to people in the UK. It's not fair to people in the UK because in the UK, school is expensive. It's not like the same as the US in terms of expensive. But in the EU, usually education is pretty cheap, besides the UK and Ireland. Like those countries still gotta pay money, which is not fair for you guys that live there. But for the most part, like if you want to be a cashier in Finland, you need a degree to be a cashier. It's like, I've just opened a register. Like, what? But it's free, so they expect you to go because you have no reason not to go. It's free. All you give is your time. Like you can't even be a teacher in Finland without a master's degree. That just won't happen. They take education serious in Finland. Like teachers in Finland are regarded as like doctors or lawyers or engineers, where here in the US you're like, oh, you're a teacher, ooh, you poor soul, you know, like because you get paid nothing and you're doing it because you like to do it, you know, because you want to, you know, educate people. You know, you got to buy your own art supplies and craft supplies for your students and stuff. You're not getting paid anything when you're a teacher here. But in Finland, they're like, yo, oh, snap, your dad's a teacher? Oh, for real? Like, that's just totally different. I'm from Slovakia, we got universities for free. Yeah, I mean, a lot of places in Europe. You're a high school teacher? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That's how it goes. What's the best for a first job? Big company or startup? I mean, big companies are where you want to go learn like one skill and you want to do that well. Startups are where you want to go when you want to do all the things, when you like doing all the things. Startups are where you want to go when you want to take chances, but you get a little bit more flexibility. It's not so strict. It's up to you. If you want to feel safe and secure and do one thing every day and just kind of coast, corporation. You'll be on your toes and learning all these things. You know, it's kind of up to you to do things and get things done. Startup. How's life? Just finished Makers Academy coding. Looking for a job soon. Taking some time before I get to work though. What do you mean? Like you're working on yourself? In Sweden, you get paid to study. It's the same in Finland. I got paid to study. I got 400 euros every month. Not a loan, just straight up 400 euros every month. They gave it to me because I was married to a Finnish citizen. I couldn't access that money because she wouldn't show me how to do it, but I got money. And I still have like student loans from the US when I went here. Is that a lot? I mean, it's like $600. The cost of living in Finland is so crazy though. It's not enough to live, no. What do you think about PG diploma after? I don't know what that is. Mechanical engineering college student. How we fit in the startup scene? Do I need to switch this? Yeah, there's like for mechanical engineering startups, that's probably it's all hardware based. So you'll never work remote if that's something that you want. I know how to print hello world. Am I ready for a senior dev job? Yes, 100%. Maya Renee, good morning. How are you? Thanks for being here. Do you know much about the Canadian field for web dev? I know some people that are devs in Canada, but I don't. They get paid less. That's facts. You get paid less. Everything on Amazon costs more. You got to live in Vancouver, Toronto, or basically Quebec. That's it. I prefer back end. I don't have an eye for design, but I'm more proficient at front end. What do you think I should go for? Yeah, apply for everything and just tell them that I'm more proficient in front end, but I'm willing to do. Wait, I don't have an eye for design. I'm more proficient at front end. Okay, you don't have to have an eye for design. That's just clickbait buzzwords. Every application that says you need an eye for design. Why? I'm going to be getting Photoshop files from the UI UX person. Oh, wait, you want me to do that too? Oh, so this is one of those jobs where you want me to do 2 jobs for the price of 1. I gotcha. Did I use this track in one of my videos? Race Against Time. I love epic music like this. Cinema music, so good. Some people listen to rap or metal at the gym. This is what I listen to get pumped for my big lifts. Good lift buses. just hanging out. Or I have to go and do the same thing every day. I don't know if I feel like it's coasting because it's more money than... I mean, do part-time. Do contract. You interested in philosophy? Alan Watts. Yeah, dude, Alan Watts is dope. I listen to Alan Watts sometimes in the mornings. That's he has some pretty good stuff. I listen to like a lot of stoicism stuff. Alan Watts is good. Anything with stoicism is good. I'm in Thinkful Engineering's Flex. I'll be done in January, but I plan on just posting my resume in December and start interviewing, hopefully. You should post now. You should post now and just tell them I'm currently in Code Bootcamp and I'm looking for a job, and just let them know what's up. Like, you don't, like, you maybe you get a certification or something, but it doesn't really mean anything. You're going to get a code test. Regardless of how many certifications you have, you're going to get a code test. That's your certification. Your ability to pass that and defend it. What is this? I don't know, but it's good. We should hang out sometime, do a meetup. What do we do at the meetup, dude? Is it like I've okay, so this is the problem that I have. I don't hang out with people in real life. I mean, I hang out with my dad and like a couple homegirls, but like I don't go hang out with like bros and do stuff, or like subscribers and do stuff. But I don't know how to facilitate that. Thanks, Josh. Love the channel and advice. Well, I'm just trying to help. It's gonna take a while before they respond anyways. That's the thing. You gotta understand, around the holidays, Maya, people and companies start slowing down. People start taking vacations. People start going away. Your resume isn't going to be, it's not going to be reviewed until after the holidays if you apply in December. You're not going to get a response in January. Nobody's working late December, January until like February. Stuff will start getting back on track. Everybody's got to get caught up on projects and blah, blah, blah. Everything slows down during this time of year. From like Thanksgiving to February, everything is super slow. Maybe I should make a video on that. Right times to apply to jobs. That'd be really short, but it may be a good video. I'll write that down. Put that in my Notion. When to apply? I don't know how you clickbait that. Make it interesting. All right, hold on. Dev should come to Boston or DC. I've been hit up every day for multiple roles. Yeah, but not everyone wants to live there. It's not all about just having the job. It's like, do you want to live there? I don't want to live there. I don't want to, there's nothing geographically that entices me there. There's nothing really culturally that entices me there. Just because the market's great, I still have to live life, which is more important than doing the job. So I don't want to live there. Oh, one other thing, Maya, is that at the end of December, everyone is graduating. Like entire college classes are graduating. So you're also competing with them. So now you're applying with a bunch of other fresh college grads. Cape Cod. Have you ever tried to go to Cape Cod? It's like a traffic central. I've been there once. Ever thought of relocating? Yeah, I just got dogs and a mortgage. Also, I can't get another house until my business is 2 years old, which is next August. No bank's gonna give me mortgage, basically. They're gonna be like, oh, where do you work? I'm gonna be like, I work for myself. And they're gonna be like, oh, how long you been doing that? Well, a little over a year. Get out of here. Leave. That's what they're gonna say. Legally, you can't get a bank loan for another house for 2 years. Who's calling me? Hello? What's that? Speak up a little bit. Affordable health care? I'm like 9 to 3. I don't need it. I'm about dead anyways. I don't know why I was talking to a robot, but anyways. I'm annoyed because one of the modules we have to go to a networking event. So I think networking events as a new programmer benefits like the 3 people or the 3 companies looking for people to hire. It's like you're the here, hold on. Hold on. This is what you are. This is what it's like. These are all the developers. Here. Okay? This is going to a networking event in 2019 as a dev. It's just like where's it at? Here. Like this. This is the job. That's the job, and that's everyone. All the seagulls are the ones looking are the junior devs. So they're all chasing, please give job. That's really like, I should make a meme out of this because I don't know how else to explain it. This is the junior devs and the pelican is the job, and they're like, please, please. You know, like that's why networking events are silly. You know, and so like when they do turn around, it's just gonna benefit them, you know? Everyone's gonna undercut everyone else. Mine. Yeah, literally, like, maybe I could just I'll just clip it, and I'll just be like, networking events. Networking events for junior devs, and I'll just meme it. Track some text. Josh, would you work for an embarrassing company, like an adult website, if the money and environment was amazing? I don't know how about the environment was amazing. Like, I don't really care. How flexible are your morals? Are you like anti whatever? Like, I don't really care. Whatever. I have to show up every day. I feel like as long as they put the video editors in another room while I'm trying to program, I'm good. You know? Like, I don't want to walk in to one of those offices and just see like some dude just like straight up editing, you know? Adding sound effects and stuff, like cutting off the part where they have to clean up afterwards. You know, I don't want to watch that. Like, please put those people in another room. You know what I mean? Soundproof. Make sure headphones, soundproof room with headphones. I don't know. Hackathons are fun. Yeah, they could be good, but those aren't the same as like networking events that junior devs are all going to purposely get the job. You know, there's like 3 companies there that are like, hey, we're hiring, and there's 900 junior devs there. You're just gonna undercut each other. I prefer to go around it. I don't know. If you do the things that everyone is supposed to do, you're just gonna get in line, man. You gotta think uniquely. I can't give you examples for everything to do, but if you do what you're told, who told that person to do it? And that someone told that person to do it, and someone told that person to do it, and so everyone just does the same thing, and no one is actually different. You know, this is what you're supposed to do. You just get in line. Motivational video. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that, but I used to want to fit in. That was a big thing for me. I used to want to fit in growing up. You know? I wanted to, I had the skinny, like the Dickies jeans for skaters. I tried the skinny jean thing when that was a thing. I tried to fit in with like different cliques, and I never did, no matter even if I just wanted to be cool and fit in, and it just didn't, it never worked. And I wouldn't be here today, you know, if I did. I used to think I was weird because you're weird to them. You're not. You're just you. I don't know. I'd get a lot of crap for not liking what other people liked. You know, I didn't care for football. I didn't care about college football, and I'm in the South. You know, no one cares, or everyone cares. I didn't care. It's just, okay, so I guess I'll join the football team so I can have some friends. And I was like, I still don't like it, but I'm forcing myself to do this thing. I remember my parents said that to me once. They're like, Josh, you always say that you're so different from people. Maybe the problem is with you. And when you're young, you believe that. And that was like, you always keep saying that you can't find friends and that you can't do this, you can't do that. And I was like, well, like, maybe you should just take a good look at yourself, Josh. And I was like, I don't think that, like, it's not a problem with me. I'm just not with people that have the same interests, you know? Well, maybe you should change your interests, Josh. I'm like 14 at the time, you know? And you start to believe this. You start to think that something's wrong with you. Like, what? Okay, well, so then you try to force yourself to fit in and try to like doing things that everyone else likes doing. And then it's just like, it doesn't matter. I don't know how to say it. I thought about making a video on it, but what's so bad about being? Yeah, I mean, that's a good question, Steffi. That's a good question. It's nice to look for remote jobs. RemoteOK.io. We work remotely. Stack Overflow with the remote box checked. Indeed. Looking for remotes. What else? Yeah, that's probably about it. What's the weirdest thing you got in your P.O. box? I got to renew my P.O. box. I opened the P.O. box. I had it for like 3 months. That's what I paid for. And someone sent me a really religious pamphlet that said, basically, you're going to burn. And I was like, okay. That's all I ever got. Tanya says, not trying to do a pity party. I was bullied in school because I didn't want to hang out with certain people or share interests. Most of them now are somewhat. It's just, I wouldn't say I was like ever like bullied really. I was just kind of a ghost. No one noticed me. I just kind of didn't exist. That's probably, you know, strange. That's why it was easier to play video games. Dan gets it. It's easier to get a job and make it remote than to apply remote. It takes a lot more balls to do it. That's the big thing. It gets easier to apply to a regular job and then go to your boss after 90 days and be like, hey, let me not be here for 2 days a week. And they're gonna be like, well, why is that? Well, you know, this is you know, and then you better come in with some good arguments. And they can be the same arguments as everyone else, but Josh, I don't have great soft skills. How important is networking? I mean, it's who you know, 100%. It helps get a job, but do networking the right way. Do networking. Don't go and ask for something from someone as a networking, I don't know, like premise. A lot of people are just like, hey, my name's Josh. I'm currently looking for a job. Do you have any openings? And you're like shaking their hand. Don't do that. Go to them and be like, hey, my name's Josh. I looked at your company. I looked at what you're making, and I actually had some ideas. Do you think we could talk about that? You know, bring them something. If you network, bring them something. Don't ask for something from people as a networking premise. Give them something. Give people something. And if they don't want it, give them reasons to want it. Or go to it somewhere else. I don't like React. I'm confused by it. Am I gonna be okay? I mean, React is pretty hot these days. You could hate it, but if I'm starting out with Python data science, I don't know enough about it really. give a tech talk at a monthly event, like a JS meetup, you gain more attention that way. Yeah, but then you have to do a tech talk about JS. Oh my god. Can we talk about like business? True, but if you're going for that job, I mean, like, you just because you're a dev doesn't mean you can't talk about business with them. They were my companies were always surprised at how much I knew at business. They were like, you know what, that is a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know. You're the CEO. Just having ideas. As long as you bring them value somehow, maybe they're not looking for a dev, but you have such good other ideas that they'll let you do something else. Unless you want to be just a dev. I'm kind of open. Like, a job's a job. Let me get that paycheck so I can buy my freedom. That's all I care about at the end of the day. Anyways, that's all I want. I just want the money so I can pay my bills, so I can figure out what I can do for myself so that I can buy my freedom. That's all. I don't care what, you know. Want to create your own programming language by taking parts of current languages? What would you take? I don't know. I'd probably do like a node-based systems. Like how Blueprints does it in Unreal Engine. That'd be dope. Like, instead of having to actually write out the syntax, let me just connect some nodes, and I'll just highlight that and name the function. I wouldn't actually do the actual writing. Just connect nodes. That makes sense. Fill in the variables. Same concepts. It's just visually more appealing to me and easier to watch the flow when everything is literally connected like a flowchart. You know, oh, this function runs this function and it goes over here. Well, you could see that directly with the nodes. That's how I would do it. It's a lifesaver. I'm glad it helps. If you watch awards vid, I haven't seen that one. We got about 15 minutes left on the stream. I don't want to do 4 hours today. I have to film, and I have to go do shoulders. I gotta go hit shoulders today because I have no shoulders. Gotta work on the rear delts. Trying to get those basketball shoulders, you know. And then I gotta film my short film. Do you squat? My right knee pinches, and it hurts a lot to squat down. So I end up doing like lunges, weighted lunges with dumbbells and stuff like that. Do you see yourself moving away from dev topics? I like dev. I like tech, you know? It's just I just don't like doing code 8 hours a day. Favorite muscle group? I mean, probably chest. Maybe back. Favorite muscle group to work? Yeah. Any tips on getting gains? I mean, you gotta get your diet on point. How about a TED Talk trolling LinkedIn? I don't know. I'm pretty sure TED Talks would be like sponsored by LinkedIn, you know? Don't skip leg day though. Yeah, I mean, I just can't do like the barbell squats. I could do maybe like leg press on the machine, but my right knee, like, it's so compressed and so messed up from falling on my one wheel at like 22 miles an hour. Like, I was going on the one wheel and then I fell and I stuck my right leg out and it hit the ground at 22 miles an hour from 0. And so now my knee is super compressed and it hurts. I have to like stretch for 30 minutes. It's great. I'm really not excited about it, if we're being honest. It's kind of like it's a real big weak point, you know? Upper body solid. Lower body, I mean, I try to do deadlifts with the legs, focus on legs with deadlifts. Shoulder press 2 sec holds at the bottom with superset. I don't lift for volume. I lift for strength mainly. So 6 reps, 4 to 6 reps. If I get 6, I add 5 pounds. That's my lifting routine. I do volume for smaller muscle groups, but generally I lift for strength. I'm not looking for hypertrophy. I'm natural, so after the gym, after my pump goes away, I look like a regular bro. You like lifting, or is it just a habit? Some days I like it. Most days I like it. And then some days it's a habit. Why do you have 2 OWs? What does that mean? Thinkful Bootcamp thoughts. I think Thinkful was bought out by Chegg. So Thinkful's not really Thinkful anymore. Thinkful is now Chegg. Like the renting the book company, you know? Oh, why do you have 2 one wheels? Dude, they make great dates. That's why. What do you mean? You train your neck? Oh, dude, I do neck ups all the time. 100%. That's like my main muscle group. Just do the old practice saying no a lot. Really shreds. Did you watch the Strongman podcast where they talked about not doing deadlifts? Yeah, everyone says don't do deadlifts unless you want to get better at deadlifts. I don't do like crazy deadlifts. I do the hex bar deadlifts. Is Josh a southpaw? I'm left-handed, but I only write and eat left-handed. I do everything else regular. I like swing a baseball bat regular. I ride a skateboard regular. I mouse and keyboard regular. I just write and I eat left-handed, and that's it. What up, Sergio? You train your jaw muscles? Oh, but that thing that, like, yeah. No. Any tips for improving algorithms? You got the wrong channel there, my dude. I'm going to say algorithms are silly because I don't need to improve algorithms. I just need to know how to look up the right one. Superset traps with deadlifts. No. If I have the capability to superset traps after deadlifts, I'm not lifting enough. In my opinion. I take like 3-minute rests between sets. I'm studying for ISA plus exam. How do you rate? I don't know what it is. I can't rate it. Just consider doing ASMR for real. Dude, I've thought about it. I've thought about doing ASMR before because I think I have a pretty high-pitched voice, which would be pretty appealing. Dude, ASMR is low-key the MVP of YouTube. Because think about it. Think about how ASMR videos work. People rewatch their favorite videos, and people stay for the entire video because that puts them to sleep. So they fall asleep listening to your video, which gives you crazy watch time, which gives you crazy recommendation in the YouTube algorithm. ASMR is the MVP. It'd be so easy. Just ASMR. Okay, we're talking about my phone specs today, and we're gonna look at my camera. Like I could just do. I thought about that. Legit, I thought about doing ASMR for like camera gear, you know, like learn about cameras and fall asleep at the same time. That way, even if you're not excited, fall asleep. You said go ahead and post my resume, but you mentioned how companies aren't hiring during the holidays. You think my resume would be forgotten by January? No, it's at the top of the stack in January. Actually, it'd be February, but it's at the top of the stack when they go look at it. That's the thing. I've never, imagine like a MKBHD for tech, but ASMR, you know? That'd be dope. I've legit fallen asleep to your videos before. Dude, even my mom said I should do ASMR. I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? How do you know about this? What? I don't want to. Okay, here's the thing. Here is the thing. I don't want to build another channel, dude. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go from scratch again. But they'd be so easy to make. I would really have to test myself to see, you know, what I really know about building YouTube channels again. And I just don't want to do it. I'd rather do it on this channel and everyone would just be like, what? Dude, if Peter McKinnon can throw an ASMR video in his channel, why can't I do it? You know, like, except he was just like zipper sounds of like his camera gear. Do one video in this and see what people think. I think people would meme. ASMR tutorials. No, I'm not doing ASMR code. I'd fall asleep. You can't have the maker of the video fall asleep during that. I'd be like, okay, guys, we're gonna talk about HTML. This is the P tag. Okay, so you put your words in here. Okay, like, I would fall asleep. Your dad got 1K subs like hotcakes. I know, but he's still not monetized. You have to have 4,000 watch hours. I probably could get 4,000 watch hours, you know? Oh, Dan, you asked about AI. Yeah, I've thought about AI. I've done like the intro section of the Coursera course before, but that's about it. Let them meme you and cash out the watch view. That's true. I really just don't want to make another channel. That's why, like, I have the weirdest channel on YouTube for this reason, is that I just make videos about whatever I want, and I hope people come and watch, and I'm just really okay when people are like, what is this? What the heck is this? It's just a video. Thanks for coming, I guess. Which, like, most people are like, well, I gotta make multiple channels. I don't want to do that because I'm one guy. What is this? What are those? Is that relevant anymore? I think that reference is too far. Too old. But legit, I almost said that to my dad yesterday when I was looking at his orange shoes. I was like, where did you get those? It's so early. I was up at 5. Well, I mean, at least this stream has been more structured, so that's good, right? It was intro, a little bit of YouTube, business, brand. Now we're brainstorming, answering questions. This is why, like, I think the relationship that I have with the viewers, with you guys, is unique, you know? Because it lets me, like, fill in the gaps of what I'm going to do, and the people that come to the live streams are, like, able to get an idea of what I'm thinking. And you should do a YouTube cringe series. There's so many channels that do that already. You should do a YouTube, yeah. Every day at 5, I tell myself. How do I treat employees who are stuck in corporate cringe mentality? They expect me to do that. What do you mean? Employees or employers? Why didn't you post yesterday's stream with that guy? What? Do you eat junk? What kind of junk? You can't eat junk. You get kicked out. If you want to eat bacon every day, it's technically within the guidelines, but you need vitamins and stuff. You should hire a meme editor to memify your I don't want to memify my vids. More coding vids? No. Nope. Nope. I don't like code vids. They're so boring for me to make. It's just not exciting. I'm like, there's already so many, you know? Like, I'd have to make a meme out of it. It'd have to be a joke. You're my favorite CEO? Niall, you're my favorite employee. What is this? This sounds like some Marvel movie stuff. Like here, like the end of the Avengers or something. Pretty good. A little dramatic. I'm referring to my new employees stuck in corporate cringe, and I want to ask the things you show on LinkedIn. What? I mean, like, if you're making them do silly things, you should probably stop doing that and just pay them more money. And give them more time. Employee of the stream, yep. Do web devs know how the web works? That's independent of the person. They still do whiteboarding at companies? Yes, and it's the worst. I would walk out. I'm not coming to solve your riddle, my dude. I'm coming to interview for the job. If you want to give me a take-home test, great. If it's more than a few hours of work, I expect compensation for it. Blake, what's up, dude? Don't you already teach? I used to teach. I used to teach code for like 2 years, and then it wasn't exciting for me anymore. I'm gonna, like, in the whiteboard interview, it's just, you're gonna Stack Overflow at work, and so it doesn't, it's silly. Go get the pump, you Nancy Drew. Thanks, Aubrey. Have you done take-home tests? Yeah. All of my jobs were take-home tests. I had one whiteboard, but I walked out. I was like, I'm gonna use Stack Overflow, but you're not gonna let me use it for the interview? Oh no, you Oh, I did an on the phone interview with O'Reilly. Oh, you know, that company. I did an on the phone interview with O'Reilly Auto Parts, and it was like this HR lady who knew nothing about code, and they made me take this test. I had to screen share with the HR lady, and she had to be on speakerphone while I did the test. And I was like, okay, well, can you give me like a little hint here? Well, you're not allowed to use any outside sources. Okay, well, like, if you don't know what the questions are on the test, are you like qualified to give this test? Well, I'm just facilitating it, you know. So obviously I'm like, well, I'm at work, you're gonna use Stack Overflow, right? Yes, but that's not allowed on the test. So I went and I was like, hold on, wait, my computer froze just a sec. So I went and got my laptop, and I opened my laptop and I started Stack Overflowing on my laptop for the questions, because that's what I'm gonna do at work. Anyways, it's about finding solutions to problems, not knowing answers to questions off the top of your head. Okay? So I'm figuring stuff out. And she heard me. She heard me typing on the keyboard. She's like, I hear some clicking, sir, in the background. I heard some. What was that? Sir, I think that you're cheating on the. I'm like, I'm not. No, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't know what you hear. I'm practicing on the test right now. No, I think, sir, I don't see your mouse moving or anything like that. I was like, yeah, you're right. This is a stupid test. This is dumb. Bye. Well, I'm going to have to hang up. Not if I hang up on you first. And then I hung up. This is stupid. It's so dumb. You know, she couldn't give me any hints. Told me I wasn't allowed to use anything. I don't care. Like, I don't care. And then we didn't talk again. I'd love to find that. I'd love to find that email. Program a web app without the use. We basically expect you to have everything memorized, because that's what real life is. How to be an entrepreneur. I can't tell you how to do. I can tell you how to open a business. I can't tell you how to utilize the skills that you know. Finished voice reveal at 200K. I don't know if I have a finished voice. All the Finnish girls were like, oh my gosh, your accent is so cute. Can you please say some more stuff in Finnish? I was like, I guess. It's so cute. Oh, look. It's like, he says it's so cute. Start listening to you. I think the struggle makes you better. Yes. Do the companies that hired you use Scrum to keep a good develop of the project? They tried, but didn't really matter. A good company has software engineers do the interview. It's about analyzing and solving the problem, not the mechanics of the code. The engineer will help you with that. Exactly. Good interviews will say, hey, here's a problem we have, or a problem that you might run into. Try and solve it. That's it. They don't say, please give me the solution. They just say, oh, try and figure this out. And you're like, all right, well, I don't really know where to start, but here's what I'm thinking what I would do instead. And they'll give you like, yeah, that could be right. that could be correct. But maybe try this method instead. That's where I would start. And you're like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I know what to do now. And then that's problem solving in an interview. It's not about the solution. It's about problem solving. Even if you don't make it to the end and get the right answer, like even if you get halfway through, like just discuss with them what you would do, because that's what you're going to do in your meetings. That's what you're going to do when the dude comes over your shoulder and you're like, hey, bro, I don't know what to do. I tried this, this, and this, but it's not working. Have you tried this? Oh, good idea. Let me do that. Had a take-home test that required 6 to 8 hours, no compensation. Yeah. What I've found. Oh my gosh, we have 410 viewers. Hello, Russian view bot. How are you? Hope everything. What is it? What is good? Хорошо, I believe, is good in Russian. Hope everything is good, Russian view bot. Thank you. Yeah. Do Finnish girls speak like Valley girls? I don't. Sometimes. Can we get to 1,000? Drop some Summit 1Gs in the chat. Let me get some something. Oh fuck. Shh. Hope I don't get muted for that. Woo! Knock the camera over. Well. Clown. Oops. There goes monetization. $525 viewers now. It's all good. Gotta move some stuff. Hold on. Glass still good. Glass is in check. Alright, we're good. We're good. When you're gonna make $1 million? I don't know. That's not. It's a goal, but it's not like my reason for working. You ever get annoyed having to talk about Finland and the X all the time? No. Did you get an email about the FTC changes? It was like the COPPA stuff. So it's like, is your content made for children? And you just say no. That's all. That's all there was to it. You know, it wasn't anything like major. It was just. There's this little button that says, is your content for children? Nope. Check. Save. That's all. If your content isn't made for children, YouTube promotes you less. That's not true. That's not true. Actually, most of the children's channels are probably going to have a tough time now. It's a weird song. Got a job in Colorado. Congratulations. You did it. Josh, can we look out the window? No. Can we not? Can we stop the view botting? Please? Colorado or avocado? Yeah, Bex. I don't look. This is how you know it's legit. What a joke. Look. Yup. So viewers are gradually going up, which makes sense because people are waking up and going to work in the morning, and then all of a sudden, yep, totally legit, 100%. Like, can we stop? I don't understand the point. Say Colorado. I'm a giraffe. Oh, dude. It's not real people. No. People do this. People do this. And then they send you an email and they're like, you want the bot? We put you first front page. You want the view bot? We put you front page, my friend. What's your favorite t-shirt meme? Oh, dude. Thanks for the 2. I don't know. You want about Vimek AK-47. Are you worried about the new YouTube channel servers potentially being shut down for not being commercially viable? What does that mean? I feel like there's a lot of channels that aren't, you know? That wouldn't make a lot of sense. I feel like those are for the obviously kind of crap. Like what that means, all ASMR would disappear from YouTube. How is that commercially viable? You know, that means like a bunch of people's channels. I have a business, so you know, technically I'm commercially viable. YouTube is promoting you in the text section. No, I don't know about that. See? It stopped. It's over, it's done. Going back down, boys. Bots have left. No, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Yes, you are in the text section. Well, if you're here for the first time, it's probably too late. So, see you later. That's really weird. That it would only... Yeah. Check buying Thinkful should raise concerns? I don't know. Goodbye, bots. Check your email. Okay, hold on. Let me find it. Let me see if I still got the one. Let me look at my accounts. Any stop. Trying to stream. Girls just sliding through all the time. Okay. Hold on. I still have it. Maybe I don't have it anymore. No, I don't have it anymore. But maybe. Hold on. Give me a recommended. Nope. Don't got it anymore. Karthik, why do you ask questions that you mean to copy into like Stack Overflow? I don't understand. Can you explain what Dino is in Heroic? Like, no, I'd have to. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna Google it and then I'm gonna read it to you because that's what I would do. The mukbang hype? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't want to eat on stream. It's kind of weird. It's a weird song. This is like we're in some like dungeon or something. You got Disney Plus? I do not. There's nothing on there except for like The Mandalorian that I would watch probably. But I don't know if that's, was it like $7 a month? $6.99? You a messy eater? I'm not a messy eater. I just think it's weird. You were given a take-home test for a framework you don't use. Yeah, but just tell them that and be like, hey, I've never really used this, so just expect the results to reflect that. I had the Popeyes chicken sandwich last night. It was epic. I had Wendy's. That was pretty good. How do you feel about Gamer Channel with all the YouTube changes? Yeah. What does that mean? We'd have to Google it. Let me Google it. Commercially viable. You prefer remote over an office one? Is that a serious question? Why do you need to go to an office? to be a software developer. Somebody give me a reason to go to the office, because you can't. There's no reason. You can never give me a reason to go to the office as a software developer. Not gonna happen. To socialize. Nah, bro. If I want to socialize, I'll go hang out with my friends, or I'll go lift weights, or go to a gym class. I'll go do something I like. If I want to socialize, it's not gonna go to work. If I want to go see other people, it's not gonna be to go to work. You know? Stakeholder meetings. Nope, I don't need to be there for that. Just call me in. Just conference me in, man. You're just gonna be there to bounce questions off me, and I'm just supposed to nod my head, right? So that's what I'll do. So you can talk about what to work with your other coworkers. Yeah, no, I can do that on Slack, thanks. There's a zero reason, ever. Top secret military project. Nope. Just make sure your VPN is connected and they give you private internet access. That's watched. That's it. Just because you go there doesn't mean it's going to stay top secret. It doesn't. Commercially viable YouTube. What is this? We gotta look. Hold on. What is this?
Of service to you are no longer commercially viable.
Okay.
No.
For this video, sorry. A lot of you have been asking for this video, YouTube's new terms of service. I have spent a little bit of time reading them, but there really is only one provision that struck me like a hurricane? No, that's rocked me like a hurricane.
Okay, just get to the point, my dude.
By YouTube for service changes. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable.
What in the name of God's green earth does that mean?
To say that the drafting of that provision is unclear,
I feel like maybe.
Understatement. And the problem with ambiguity is that it lends to accusations of deliberate ambiguity. Draft the term so unclear and ambiguous that it can be interpreted any way the service provider wants to interpret it. And while people are in fact currently making this accusation, they have been making these types of accusations for a long time, I'm just reading, rereading, and rereading this thing to try to understand what it actually says. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service. In order to properly understand what Google or YouTube is talking about here, we need to know what the definition of service is. Introduction. Thank you for using the YouTube platform and the products, services, and features we make available to you as part of the platform. Collectively, the service. That is the definition of the service, and I have no idea what it means, includes, or excludes. The service allows you to discover, watch, and share videos and other content, provides a forum for people to connect, inform, and inspire others across the globe, and
Let's
acts as a
see.
distribution platform for original content creators and advertisers, large and small. So the bottom line is the defined term service means pretty much anything and everything.
Yeah, so
YouTube
basically you just got to make them money, right? You just need to be able to be, like, obviously this seems like it could be probably abused, you know, but basically instead of just demonetizing channels that aren't monetized, they'll probably just shut you down. That's probably what they'll do, you know, like channels that are obviously what they don't like, instead of just getting demonetized, you'll probably just get removed, you know? That's what it seems like.
Google provides. You will
What channels are going to struggle? People that have controversial content, maybe. Have you heard of Yeah, I already know what COP is. I already dealt with that. That one was pretty easy. That's just like, is your content made for children? No. Is your content ever made for children? No. Like, I'm not specifically targeting channel. What's your favorite ASMR channel? That's a good question. There's a bunch. Goodnight Moon. That's the one. Goodnight Moon is the best ASMR channel. Yeah, this seems just like very subjective. I don't know. What can you do? You know, like, what are you going to just complain? Did I miss anything? You can make a competitor to YouTube and hope everyone jumps on board. Yeah, be right back. Making competitor to YouTube. That'll work. What plugin do you use? This is vidIQ. Yeah, it's vidIQ. Yeah. I don't know. There we go. That's interesting. Interesting. Wonder what that means. I need to do some more research. Because yeah, I need to do some research. But I'm going to go to the gym, guys. Thanks for being here this morning. And I'm going to be coming out with some more videos later. So it's a good time to start coding. It's always a good time, dude. Best time was yesterday. Can you make a deployment video? It's not going to happen for me. But I'm going to go do some shoulders. Y'all have a good one. Hopefully you got something out of it. Smile, entertain it, something. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you later.